Hi, this is Reddy. My registration number is 015CS291. This is my first lab experiment in web technology lab. And the question is that you should create an page with our own content as the mock page. And this is my code in the header section. I have given the title of the page, which appears in the tab column, new tab column. And when it comes to the body, here I have used the here I used h1 tag. H1 tag is used for given headings, and based on the size we required, we can the tags vary from h1 to h6 in a descending order. H1 will be having the highest font size, and h6 will be having the least when compared. And here I have given the title of the heading of the page as dark night, and alignment I have used it center, and font these inline styling, and here I have used inline styling. This font color is applicable for only this font, and when we going to further, I have assigned every tag, every text with an tag called as a like some name. For NBSP means non-breakable space, which creates space between two texts. Here, just like if you increase the number of if you want more space between these two texts, then we need to give more NBSPs so that we'll get more space. And for each hypertext, I have given an assigned an particular name so that we can refer in the middle of the text or paras, so that whenever we press on the hypertext, it directly goes to the particular assigned para for that, like this. And next further, I have given HR tag creates an horizontal line in the output, in my output, like this. And next, here I have referred the given text with an ID called A. Next, here I have used H2 font. H2 font creates a smaller text than H1 and is used for as a side heading. Now P tag is used to write some para in divisions. To start a new para, we should use another P tag. In between the starting and ending tags, P tags, we need to give the content which we need to be aligned in paras. And using inline functions, inline styling, we can assign a particular color for different paras. But here I used the default colors. Next, using anchor tags, I have given the links. Links for different. I have referred other websites here in my web page, so that whenever we click on this link, it will directly redirect to us courses, and view more will redirect to the. I have created another HTML file and linked that file in this web page, so that it goes to the particular HTML file that I have created in NetBeans. When I create here, I have not given that, and click for courses, it will directly redirect to the courses from web page. And here I used an Angular tag referenced with a telephone number, so that whenever we click on that particular link, it will directly ask for the telephone format. It will directly go to telephone format, and same follows for the mail. And for the image, I have used an Anchor tag and an image source. I have downloaded this image from Google, and I've wrapped a link around this image, so that whenever this makes that image to be a clickable one. So whenever I click an image, I will be redirected to the website that I have already given here, URL. Now it's redirecting me to official Batman website. And next segment. Now these things, all some text will be given in the mock page. And next, going to the lists. In HTML, we can keep lists. Here I have used nested list. The dot gives represents the unordered list, and the number represents the order list. So we need to use the nested list. In an unordered list, we need to give an ordered, and in that an unordered list, and in that ordered. In ordered list, we can assign a particular alphabet and number to which we want to start the data with. For example, here in an order list, I have assigned that type A, so it starts with A, and type means it it will take only alphabets. How much number, how much data you give in this order list, it will assign alphabets to that data. So you give number as something as 1 or something like that. It will take 1, 2, etc. Even we can assign the start number. We can start with some random letters in alphabets rather than using default variable like A. And moving to the next segment, here I have created a table for rows. For table, we need to, the tag for table is table, and we need to assign border, and border 3 will give this table an outline, and alignment will be aligning the table to the, if it is given that align center, then it will be in the table will be aligned at the center in the web page, and the cell spacing is 10. The cell spacing means the gap between two rows and two columns, like that. Height, and for height and width are the total size of the table. And cell padding, 10 padding means the space between the starting, here in the output, here you can see this is cell padding. And tr will be create the table rows, and td will be created the table columns, like that. And for each column, here I have used a row span, so that row span will combine two rows. I mean, here I have used column span to combine two columns, and row span to combine two rows. Likewise, here in this space I have used an iframe, but due to some Wi-Fi problems I am not able to show. But here I have referred the Karunya edu page, so that the whole web page will be appearing here, and we can perform many functions with this page. And in this way the iframe is used. I have embedded the iframe in this table, and give some random text in that boxes allotted, I mean the rows and columns data. And here for this I have created the columns for as 5, so that all the columns will be combined, and we can even arrange this text DC world to the center by giving align text is equal to center, and as follows. And this is my HTML page. Now we'll see the output. And here is my output as follows. Introduction will be, when I click on introduction link, it will show the introduction, skills, and information. And here the iframe is missing, and when I click on the image, it will redirect me to the link that I wrapped around that particular image. And thank you.